"Bring on May," was what Terunofuji said after performing 2 ceremonies at Ise Grand Shrine to usher in the April tour. That shouldn't be a surprise. The timeline is consistent with all we've heard since December. "I've come on tour to put in a shift that will help get me ready for May," he said. "Last year was disappointing, and I've pushed my body hard since then. I'll now be giving my all in tour practice and for fan interaction, as I want to familiarize more people with sumo." The final theme of his book, of course. The yokozuna continued. "I wouldn't be touring if my knees weren't right. Their condition is on the upward path. I'm in the practice ring each morning and sweating away in the gym each evening. Just you wait for my comeback." He'd like to have retired by now, but must plow on as sumo's sole superstar. Despite his long absence, there is zero clamour for him to go. Daieisho is sitting out the tour to focus on recovery, but then so is champion Kiribayama, who'll be featured in a separate piece. Young Koto Shoho is resting up too, his left ankle having flared up again, as is Meisei, whose left wrist still hasn't healed, and Onosho, who requires 2 months to properly treat the meniscal and PCL damage suffered on March Day 7. The price his opponent that day, Wakatakakage, pays for fighting a rematch on a torn ACL on Day 13 in March is 3 months out. No ozeki bid from him this year. Runner-up Daieisho, though, has fully revealed his ozeki dream for the first time. "Unless you really want it, you'll never get there," he said, in perhaps a post-mortem of his dreadful final day. "I need even greater mental strength to go for the second rank," he added. Eisho returns to Sekiwake for May and intends to warm up by absorbing a lot from yokozuna Terunofuji, with whom he's been talking and training on tour. Also with dreams is Asanoyama, who intends to mark his top-flight return with an outsider bid for the May title. "I've realized again that the top division guys are just different level," he said after practicing with Hoshoryu and co. "They are solid chargers for sure." Hoshoryu, by the way, won the knockout event at Ise Shrine, beating Ryuden in the final. His prizes included a bale of rice and a high-grade household Shinto altar. After 10 wins last month, he has vowed to chase ozeki this summer. And finally, amateur maestro Daiki Nakamura has finally joined a professional stable. Much wrangling has occurred, it seems, since Daiki won the December Nationals. His coaches were keen he please their sumo connections. But the most gifted amateur of modern times has vowed to be his own man and elected to join his first choice, Nishonoseki, and learn from Kiseno Sato. He will debut in May, effectively from the 10th rung of Division 3. 7 wins there, and he joins stablemate Tomokaze at salaried level.